Alrighty then. So we are going to get started on the ground today. We're using the foam roller. Just getting yourself moving here. All right, starting off wherever you feel like you need it the most. Some people that's going to be your hips, people that's going to be your shoulders, back of your legs. We did do a bunch of squats the other day, so maybe it's that. Just rolling back and forth. Let's head to your hips here. I think that's where we'll get the most bang for our buck. Sitting on top of the roller or rolling the back of your hamstrings there. Remember, this would be a good thing to cool down with if you got the time this morning. So spend a little extra time, take about 5 minutes afterward. After we shut the camera down, that's kind of what goes on behind the scenes here. All right, let's roll the front of our thighs here. So we're going to roll over to your front. So you can either do one at a time or both, but just make sure that you can get up to your hip flexor or up to your waistband as you're rolling. As we're rolling this, today's circuit is going to be pairs of exercises, 3 pairs of exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we'll go through the pairs 4 times each and then circle back through for 3 times each. All right, let's roll it over. Roller's going to go on your shoulder blades. Rolling back and forth. This one's pretty easy to convince people to do. All right, last one we're going to do here. You're going to keep your hips on the floor, and we're going to roll over to this side so that we get your armpit on the roller, or almost your armpit. And we're going to roll our lat muscle. So that's the long, flat muscle that goes down the back outside of your ribs. So we're just rolling here. You can either saw back and forth on it, like moving your body, or you can just rotate over it, leave your hips on the ground in the same spot they're in, and rotate over it. Your choice with that. Let's switch to the other side. Okay, good. Once you're done there, let's keep the roller nearby, but we're going to roll over to all fours. Let's just start off by rolling a hip around. So we're just doing little circles with your knee here. Those circles can gradually get bigger as you go. Switch directions, same hip, different direction. Switch to the other leg now, just circling. And switch directions. And good. Make your belly nice and strong. We're going to take one heel, drive it up towards the ceiling, bring your knee forward. Drive it up towards the ceiling. So pushing your heel up towards the ceiling, knee should be bent about 90 degrees. And we'll do that 10 times, and then we'll switch sides. Try to keep your shin totally vertical here as you push up. Once you get your 10 on one side, we'll go 10 on the other. Okay, grab your roller. We're gonna put the roller next to one side, in between your hand and knee. So it'll be kind of right in between that spot there. You're gonna take your opposite hand, put it palm up on the roller, and then we're just rotating away, coming up. So we're gonna rotate away 8 times. Your hand that's planted on the floor, that arm should stay straight. So we lock that elbow. The way we push the roller away is by turning your shoulders. Once you get your 8, we'll go to the other side. Good. Okay, we're gonna do the Spider-Man stretch here. So we'll be in this push-up position. Let's bring one leg forward. Yep, knee will be outside your armpit here. Foot's coming up flat right next to your hand. Now from here, we're gonna straighten and bend your front leg. So we're gonna go through that cycle, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling and bend. Hips up towards the ceiling and bend that front knee. Let's do it 8 times, and then we'll switch sides. As an alternative here, you can also put your back knee on the ground and rock back and forth, straightening that leg. Okay, once you get 8, we'll switch to the other side. So spread those fingertips nice and wide, pressing down into the floor. Drop your hips down towards the floor. We're not doing that part yet. Not doing that part yet. And let's go ahead and straighten the front leg and bend. Straighten the front leg and bend. Go through 8 here. Good, last stretch from this position. It's gonna be a alternating pigeon stretch, so we'll bring that foot up and forward. Should feel a stretch in the outside of your hip here. And then we're gonna alternate that, so we take it back and switch. So we're gonna get about a 1-second stretch each time. We're gonna alternate for 8 each side. Okay, So let's go ahead and stand it up. Get moving here. Let's go just some body weight squats here. Let's do 15 body weight squats, right? Just taking it nice and slow, keeping your feet pressed nice and flat into the floor. Just going at the range of motion that warms you up right now. We're gonna do 15 nice, easy body weight squats. Okay, 15 unweighted deadlifts. So pretend you're holding that kettlebell right here. We're hinging over, pushing your hips back so your back stays nice and flat. Hands will go to about your knee level, maybe a touch lower. And we stand back up. So this should be a hamstring warm up. We're going to do 15 of these. Just a real basic hip hinge here. You shouldn't be getting fatigued in your lower back. Your butt and back of your legs should be feeling the work here. And when we're done there, we'll go feet wide. Just working our way back and forth here, alternating lateral squats. Should feel like a little bit of work, a little bit of stretch. We'll do 10 each side, sorry. Okay, good. From there, we're going to go 5 on each side, reverse lunge, and then keep that same foot planted on the ground, that same front foot planted on the ground for an SLDL. Reverse lunge, SLDL. So we'll stay on the same side for 5. Once you get 5 on one side, we'll go ahead and switch to the other. Okay, just to get the feet moving a little bit here, we're going to go, like, pretend you're standing inside a 1-foot box. Okay, you're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Try to stay in the same place. We're going to go for 20 seconds. Okay, ready and go. Now switch which leg goes out first. So if you were stepping out with your right first, step out with your left. And time. Same small box. You're going to step forward into it, backwards out of it. Forward into it, backwards out. Forward and backward. Ready and go. At the halfway point, we're going to switch which foot steps in. And switch. So left or opposite leg will go in first now. And time, relax. Good. Okay, we're ready to go. Like I said, pairs of exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're going to do each exercise 4 times. So the first pair, alternating reverse lunge and alternating side plank. So hold weight if you want to, but alternating reverse lunge, you can hold the weight really wherever you want. In one hand, in 2 hands if you have 2 weights, or just a goblet hold here, keeps everything out of the way. Just reverse lunges, stepping back, coming up, and stepping back with the other side for 30 seconds. And then a alternating side plank. You're going to keep your feet about hip width apart. That way, so you're on your elbows here. If your feet are about hip width apart, you're just going to turn and lay your feet down. So we end up in this side plank. Then you're going to roll right over to the other side. Okay, so you can do this from your elbows or from your hands, whichever one you want. It's a little bit harder to balance on your hands. Okay, so those are the only two we need to know for right now. I'll try to give you the halfway point if I catch it, but
So we're going to, I thought we were going to 30 on.
yeah, 30 on, 15 off, but 15 seconds would be the halfway point. Yeah. Okay. So ready, reverse lunges and alternating side planks. Ready, and go. Halfway. And time. Where are you doing this? You'll probably need a pad. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alternating side plank. Halfway. And relax. Okay, so that's one of each. We're going to go through each one 4 times. So 3 more times. Two seconds. 1, and here we go. Halfway. And time. Ten seconds left. Alternating side plank, ready, and go. Halfway. Make sure when you get to the end of that side plank, or when you get all the way over, that you have great posture, nice and long. 3, 2, 1, relax. Five seconds to rest. Ready, and go. Halfway. Time. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, side plank, here we go. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax.
One more time.
Yep. One more time through this pair.
We will circle back to these.
Ready? And go. Halfway. And time.
My foot collapsed. I
5 seconds. And here we go. Five seconds. And relax. Good. Okay, next pair. As we're resting here, take about a minute rest. Next pair, kettlebell deadlift. So on those, we're holding the kettlebell right in the middle, okay, with 2 hands. If you're holding a dumbbell, you can hold the sides of it, or like one end so the handle goes up and down, or hold the sides of it, whatever you prefer. If you're holding a kettlebell, you'll be here. You're gonna push your hips back, trying to keep your shoulder blades back and down and locked in so you don't end up rounding over like this. Okay, so keep your chest up, shooting those hips back. Hands will go right down to about the knee level, just like we did in warm up. So we're gonna do those for 30 seconds, 15 seconds rest. And then we've got push up or push up position for 30 seconds. Okay, so if you get tired of doing push ups, you're gonna hold up at the top. Or if you're doing push ups on your knees, when you go to the push up hold, go ahead and go to that push up position with the straight legs. Okay, so we got 10 seconds to rest here. We've got deadlifts. If you don't have a weight, that's okay. We can just go through the motion like we did for warm up. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Pushing those hips back. Knees aren't going to be bending, but they won't be locked. Again, button back your legs should be doing the work here. Got 5 seconds left. And relax. So depending on the weight you're using there, that may feel a little bit easier, but what we really want is your butt and back your legs doing the work. Okay, push up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Back up for the deadlift. 5 seconds. And here we go. Just think about giving yourself that hamstring stretch, using that stretch to pull down and stand your upper body back up. Halfway there. And time. to go through here, feel free to, if you want to get a little bit more out of the deadlift, feel free to turn it into a swing. It's totally up to you. And go. Ten seconds left. And time. That's 2. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Cole's turning it into a swing. That's pretty good. Difference between the swing and the deadlift is literally just the speed of it. If you start to do a deadlift fast, there's a good chance that the weight would start swinging. So if you feel fully in control and swings are okay for you, you can go ahead and do those. Keep that chest out at the bottom. Good. And time. Three, 2, 1. Push-ups, here we go. Make sure on your push-ups you're spreading those fingertips nice and wide on the floor. Halfway. And relax. One more round here. Back to deadlifts one more time. And go. Five seconds. And relax. Last set of push-ups or push-up position coming up. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and here we go. Ten seconds left. And relax. Okay, we got 1 minute and 15 seconds to rest till the next circuit, or next pair. Next pair, 2-hand bent over row. There's a couple ways you can do this. We're gonna be bent over, just hinging like at the bottom of a deadlift. Then you're gonna be pulling your elbows up towards the ceiling. So if you're using a dumbbell, you can either hold the outside like this, or you can hold the handle. These aren't great for that, but it's gonna be a 2-hand row. If you have a kettlebell, you'll be holding both hands in like this, hinging over, and then pulling your elbows up towards the ceiling. So always keep your chest out here. Okay, these are gonna be kind of small movements, but you're gonna be doing them at speed. 30 seconds to rest. And then the second one, goblet squat hold for 30 seconds. Goblet squat hold for 30 seconds. So you'll be holding here or just body weight. And we're gonna go down and hold at the bottom of a goblet squat for 30 seconds. It's gonna suck a little. All right, so we're starting the row in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Bring your feet a little closer together, Paul. Good. Now chest out. Good. Nice job. Halfway there. Think about keeping those shoulders back and down as you pull. Chest is up. You should be feeling strong hips here, not tired back. Time. 15 seconds till our goblet squat hold, either with weight or body weight. Ready, and here we go. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Alternately there, if you want to hold the weight down, you can hold the weight down here as you hold. Totally up to you. 5 seconds till we get back to the row. And here we go. Remember, strong hips, not tired back. If your low back is getting tired, you need to come up a little, bring your chest up a little bit, and sit into your heels. 10 seconds left. And relax. Good.
This was a really good coaching point right there. I was doing that. What? What I was saying about correcting my
5 seconds.
That's what we do.
And here we go. Halfway there. Remember, you're trying to get those thighs to parallel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Bicep factor. 5 seconds to rest. And here we go. 2-hand row. Remember, chest up, shoulders down. Hinging, feeling strong in those hips. Think about taking your elbows up to the ceiling. Don't pull the weight into your belly. Pull your elbows to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 5 seconds. Okay, goblet squat hold number 3. Ready, and go. Find a happy place here. Halfway. Should feel nice and strong with feet spread all over the floor. Spread those toes out. Pressing into the floor with your big toe. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, jeez. Is this our last pair?
Yes.
And then we'll go back to start.
Last time through here. Rows. Ready, go. Remember, chest is up, weight is in your heels. Kettlebell should be right in between your knees. 5. And relax. Squat hold one more time. In 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Chest is up. Feet flat. Spread them nice and flat on the floor. Get as much pressure onto the floor as you can with your heels and pushing into the floor with your big toe. Halfway there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You were totally hunched there.
Yeah, I know, straight up.
You gotta stand up a little.
But I can't.
Can't get your chest out.
Yeah, then I overextend when I come back.
I would argue that it's the slumping that does that, though.
But I just can't find my happy medium. It's like if I have to arch here so that I don't over here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going back through those 3 pairs of exercises. We're only doing them 3 times, though. Okay, so we're not doing the 4. We're doing 3. We're going to go back through it. We're going to go from one to the other, one to the next, so we don't take the minute in between. So we're going to sprint to the finish here. Should take, let's see, 3, 4, should take about 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll blast through the rest of this, and then you guys can move on with the rest of your day. 15 seconds.
That was a sneaky trick.
We go back to reverse lunges and side plank. What?
Oh, we're done.
Oh, no, we're not done. Sorry. And here we go. Ten seconds left. And time. Side planks, ready, and go. Ten seconds. Two, one, relax. Good. Ready, and go. Ten seconds. Oh, don't let your knee come in. Keep an arm in. Shouldn't be crossing the front of your body like it is now. There you go. Time. So you've got your toe pointed in, your knees caving in like that as you do your lunge. Can't do that. It's got to stay outside your pinky. Okay, side plank. Ready, and go. Ten seconds. And relax. All right, in the interest of time, we're going to do 2 sets here. So we're moving on to the next pair. Next pair is the deadlift and the push-up. I always want to try to keep these circuits to about 30, 32 minutes. Deadlift, ready, and go. 10 seconds. And relax. Push-ups or push-up hold next. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. And time. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, shoulders are back and down. Chin should be making a double chin. Eyes are going to be on the floor, not straight in front of you. Your chin should be down. You shouldn't be staring in the mirror the whole time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Real quickly on that, on the deadlift, if your chin is in, your spine is staying as one piece as you hinge. Okay, whereas if you look forward like that, then you've got this kink. 5 seconds. So we want to keep your spine nice and neutral through the whole movement. Ready, and go. Same thing for the swing. Ten seconds. And relax. All right, moving right along. The last two here, 2-hand row and the squat hold. 5 seconds. 2-hand row, ready, go. Pulling the back of your elbows up towards the ceiling. The kettlebell just comes along with your hands. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Squat hold, here we go. Remember trying to sit it parallel to the floor. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, well, we only got one more of those. 10 seconds before the row. 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds. Time. Last 30 seconds of work here. Five seconds. That came too fast. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure we're breathing here. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Good job. Okay. Oh, that was fun. All right, guys, go on about your day. Great work this morning. I think there's a lot of value in hitting these scheduled times here. So good job hitting the scheduled times. That way it doesn't slip away. Have an awesome rest of your day, and see you maybe tomorrow, 9 o'clock.
Sounds good. Thanks, Brian.
You got it. See you, Kelly. Bye, Ted.